So, my screen is visible.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay. I think, yeah, previous sessions we learned the what is the significance of systematic review and meta-analysis. Then we also learn about what are the databases and how to develop the research question and how to develop the search strategy. And today we'll be discuss about the registrations. Why the protocol is we want to register, where to register. Then we'll be a little bit focused on the screening of the studies. Once we identify the studies, then what are the tools and technique available for screening. Then we will also discuss about the Prisma guideline and checklist. So if time permit, then you can have also some practical exposure on the screening using either Covidence or Ryan, whatever it is. So let us start the session. So I think in the past class, I shared this, the detailed flow diagram guideline for the systematic review. So, which almost everybody develop a research question, either using Pico or Spider or the concept mapping format. Then you also have some preliminary search, validate the idea is not done before, or if any journal or protocol or proposed number of studies included. So you can cross check. That means it should not duplicate. So you can have a preliminary search. Although we have a research question, you have a preliminary search, then you put then refine your research questions. Then you also decide in previous classes what is your inclusion and exclusion criteria. That means you summarize the study idea and its importance to get the what is the global benefits or public health impact, and what are the outcome of the studies. And which type of study will be included. Then you also work on the search strategy and a searching database. Like these are the database. So yeah, I guess you mostly develop the search strategy for the PubMed or Medline using the MACE term and TIAB screening category. Then you can use also as I heard from the Abhinav, you have two classes. Then SR accelerator also you can use how to convert this term into the other database format. Yes, SR accelerator, because each database have different searching strategy. Like yes, definitely the keywords are same, but they are in case of Medline you are using Maze. In case of Embase you are using Mtree. So there is a little difference, but that's one software is there. SRS accelerator polyglot search, then you convert that. Mostly it will convert. So then you identify the article. Once you identify that article, then you are again reporting, then they are removing the duplicate, then you are just then start for title and abstract screening. So today will be detailed discuss about that title abstract screening, and also the how you reporting all your study using the Prisma flow diagram. But now we will be discuss, okay, how to write a protocol and where to register and why it is important to register a protocol. What is a protocol and why it is important to register a protocol. So these things today will be focus. So in the first class also we discuss about, okay, these are the various platform where you can register your protocol. Basically the Prospero, that is international prospective registered of systematic review. It's a well-known register for the systematic review, or you can use Open Science Forum, you can use Cochrane Library, you can use Campbell Collaboration, or you can use also JBI, Johannesburg Institute. So these you can use. So I think today we are mostly focused on the Prospero, and we are working with also closely to the JBI. So in future also we'll be encourage you to also how to learn and register in JBI also. So but today we'll be focused on the Prospero things. So so when you want to register in Prospero, I think this is little bit repetition already I covered. So first is the preparation stage. That means you assemble your team. Who are your team members, and what is your review methodology, and what are the standards? And definitely you have a research questions, and you determine if there is any topic in this area or not. So phase, then preparation phase. Then today we'll also discuss screening phase, then your synthesize phases, then retrieval, writing, and reporting phase. So these are the all steps. So let us see that why do we need to register a systematic review protocol? So why do we need to register a systematic review protocol? So anyone have any answer or any idea? Anyone want to share? Why we are thinking? Why we registered it? If we will not register, what will be happen?
Someone else will be taken that take that topic maybe.
Little bit louder. My voice is audible clearly now.
Good evening, sir. Maybe
Good
someone
evening.
will yes. Maybe someone will be take that topic.
Okay,
So
good, good,
we
good.
have to-
Okay, maybe someone who is be taken this topic, or at a time 2 person can be start. You are what we are saying, the avoid duplications. Okay, avoid duplications. So systematic review means same topic may be done by 2 person. Then once you completed, he completed, whoever first published, that will be published. Other one will be very difficult to publish because similar type of information is exist. Okay, so that is you can say that avoid duplications. Very good point. So second, anyone else, any other point? Definitely true.
Manojit, do you want to try?
So just see, you put use your brain. It's use your common sense. I don't give you pass fail mark. No, just discussions. Use your common sense. If you registered, what will be benefit? See, rightly point out to the Madhusmita that duplications. So anyone else, any idea? Just guess. Okay. So then let us see this all things. So avoid duplicate effort, what already she said. Then another thing is also transparency and accountability. When you are registering some things, then you must maintain transparency and accountability also. That means, okay, you will not only registered, you have to complete it. Then you also share that what you want to going to do. Completely methodology. That means it is just like a before you start your research, you are submitting your project proposal. Even some of them are master thesis doing, some of them are PhD proposal doing. So they are submitting. Even if when you are getting some grant also, you are submitting a proposal. That proposal. That means when you submit the proposal, what methods is there? Then we have to do it accordingly. So all the transparency we have to maintain, we are maintaining, and also accountability. That means we register means we have to complete it. It is not just like on you can register something. Second is also prevent reporting bias. Prevent reporting bias in the sense when you are suppose I will be give you one form to fill. Then what we will do when you fill that form, you have to fill all the mandate area mandate criteria, which are the mandatory. You have to write something. Okay, then some optional is there, a box is there if you may or may not fill. Again, whatever in the mandate area you have to write it in appropriate area. It is not like that whatever you want, you will write. Because that is again a review by the third party. That is again transparency also. So someone will be review. Once they review, they're satisfied, everything is ready in as per the required methodological parameters are all mentioned correctly or not, then they will be considered here for registration. So that also prevent the reporting bias. Second, also automatically it will be improve the methodological quality. When you are preparing a standard template and writing the answer accordingly, so that and then someone is peer reviewing, so then it will be improved methodological quality. Then publication and funding consideration also. Sometimes in the publications, if you have the protocol registration before, so it will be easy for them. They can go and see because you are again maintaining transparency. For the funding consideration also, sometimes if you already registered a protocol and apply for the funding, or if in a primary, you are doing a primary study, but you have a systematic review first part of your study. That systematic review may not complete, but you have already registered that protocol. So that will be also give extra merit. Then it also definitely promote collaboration because the systematic review is also teamwork. So you know that who is going to do what and everything. So detail will be mentioned, how you extract the data, what software will be used. So everything, and which tool you use for the quality assessment, which software you will use for the platform you will use for the screening. Then for meta-analysis, how you will analyze the meta-analysis data, you will be detail describing each and every steps. So you know that your 30-40% of work or methodology will be clear if you write a good protocol, because everything you will be mentioned, then you will be execute that protocol in a or do practical as per this protocol. So this is the advantages of registered in a protocol. So detailed explanation I have also given what I explained. So the detail is there. I will share this slide today. So these are the steps, what I already mentioned. These are the steps for the total. So directly then this is the Prospero site. So what we'll do, I can go to the Prospero site and show you one by one. So before that, just quickly overview these things. So then you can log in. Then again, remember that if 4-5 people are involved in one systematic review, it is not that all the people will be registered. One will be registered, but everybody's name will be there. Okay, then these are the steps. One, you have to say check inclusion criteria to make sure before you proceeding. Then you say step to ensure that your review protocol is in your final form. No major change are anticipated. Search Prospero to ensure that your review has not already been registered by another member of your team. What I already explained. So you cannot register a single protocol by all the member. So once it's registered, you can learn. Then search Prospero to ensure that you are not unnecessarily duplicating a review. Then start your registrator. Then there is a green and violet things. So if your research is related, review is related to animal, then you go ahead with animal, green one. Subjects are animal. If your review is related to human, then you go ahead with the pink, the violet color box. You click. So apart from that, there are certain basic question is there when you. So these screening questions check whether your review is eligible for inclusion in Prospera or not, or and avoid wasting of your time. Sometimes what I say previously, you cannot registered scoping review or mini review in the or mappings review with the Prospero. Prospero only prefers systematic review and meta-analysis studies. So then the language must be in the English. So will the registration record to be in English? Then answer you should yes. Is this a scoping or literature or mapping review? Then you should know. If it is a scoping, literature or mapping reviews, Prospero or not. So does your review include health outcomes? So at least one direct health outcome related to human would be there. It is not all development. So when you read Prospero means must your one of the outcome of this systematic review is related to health, direct health outcome. Is this a Cochrane review? Then you say no. If it is a Cochrane review, then you can register in Cochrane database. Why should you register in Prospero? Is this a mini or practical review or done for training course? For example, today I will be going to explain using this software, using this real site. So that I cannot register because it's just for training or learning purpose. So then you have to say no. So then is this mini or partial review or done for training? Okay, that we already covered. Then second is that please check the Prospero for the similar systematic review before proceeding. Then you say there are no similar review. So there are similar and identical review. I will not proceed with my planned review. So it should be ideally there is no similar review, then you can proceed. Then have you written your protocol? Then you have to say yes. Then second is that have you written your protocol? Yes. Then will be more than one person involved in this review? Yes, because many times I mentioned these things. The systematic review is a teamwork. So you need more than one team. It is not one person cannot do systematic review. So it should be a teamwork. So more than one person should mention. Do you intend to publish? Yes. So then have you started the review? Then if you say no, it's fine. If you say yes, there are few steps you have to say. Then once you do this, then you can get the go to the site and you will be get this. So you have a review title, original title, anticipated or status date, anticipated or completion date. Then these are the total 40 question is there. So what I suggest before you registered it and then you can answer all the questions in a Word document. What is your review title? What is your original language title? So review title, original title is same. Then anticipated or actual start date. Then anticipated completion date. Then stage of review. At what time of this review submission? Then name of the contact. So when you register, the name of the contact, contact email ID, contact address, contact port number, original application, review team. So these question number 6 to 10 automatically it will be there reflecting. I'll show you in the practical. Then question number 11, review team members. You have to add all the team members. Funding source. If you have any funding, if it is not funding, you can say that this study is not funding. Conflict of interest, collaborator. Then what is your review questions? Then searches, what you work in the last previous 2 days. So that searches, what searches is there, then you have to give URL for your search strategy. Then you have to write a very small paragraph on condition or domain being studied. Then participants or population. Then what is your intervention or exposure? What is your like PICO, comparator or control group? Then types of study to be included. Then what is your context? You have to write a quick paragraph on the context of the studies. What is your main outcome and the measure effect? What is your additional outcome, the measure effect? What is your main outcome and measure effect? What is the additional outcome and measure effect? So main outcome and additional outcome also vary from study to study. It is depend on your research question and study review title also depend. What is your outcome? Then data extraction, how you extract the data. Then quality assessment or risk of bias assessment. Then how you synthesize data, strategy for data synthesis. Then analysis of subgroup or subset, how you analyze the subgroup or subset. Then types of methods of review. Then language, definitely English, country, you can write if any other registered detail, reference, dissemination plan, keywords. Then current review status already you have given, any additional information. So these are the 40 questions you have to answer the things. Okay, so this is the question number 5. Like if you say I have worked like preliminary searches, pilot of the study selection process, formal screening of search results against eligibility criteria, data extraction, risk bias assessment, and data analysis. So these are the question number 5. So like this, all these the way I'm showing here, you will be get the question, then you have to write it answer. Then here choose. So then you have to develop this in a Word document. Then you have to copy paste. So let us let us stop this and let us show me the another Word file. So how the other people develop this, then we'll be go to the website and directly apply it. So let us open another systematic review. Let us just give me 1 minute to open. Yes, sir, working. Give me IIT glucometer protocol. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Avinav? Okay. So what
Yes, sir.
usually
It's visible. It's visible.
what usually I do before you just go and see, we prepare a just simple Word document. So here we can write like here first is review title. The review title is Diagnostic Performance of Digital Glucometer, a Systematic Review and Meta-Analysis. Then review question. What is the diagnostic accuracy of a digital glucometer? So in English, so you have to copy paste this. Then search. So what are the search? Then what we written here, we'll conduct a comprehensive search to identify studies from following database. So PubMed, Scopus, Web of Science, MVS, CINAHL, IEEE. The search will be comply with a predefined search strategy comprising population, intervention, comparator, and outcome. The search will be conducted up to 5th December 2024. So this is the search. So I will take and copy paste. Then search strategy. So this is the way search strategy you develop. So this is the strategy. Glucometer digital diagnostic accuracy. So this is the search strategy we develop. So this search strategy, you can have a PDF document and you can upload it. Second is condition or domain being studied. So what I said, although it is a 40 question, these are the key question. Other question automatically you can directly write answer there also. Condition or domain being studies. So since this is a related to diagnostic performance of digital glucometer, then the condition or domain being studies, one paragraph they have written, diabetes mellitus, particularly type 1, type 2, poses a significant challenge, global health challenge. So what condition you are studying? Increasing children. So accurate monitoring of blood glucose level is crucial for managing diabetes, preventing severe health consequences like increased cardiovascular risks and impaired cognitive functions. So traditional self-monitoring blood glucose methods often see low adherence rate among patients. Minimal invasive and non-invasive device aim to improve the diabetes management by providing easier and more convenient ways to monitor glucose level. So the National Program for Prevention and Control of Cancer, Diabetes, Cardiovascular, that is NPCDCS, focuses on preventive and curative mechanism, including digital methods and point of care treatment. So digital glucometer present a promising alternative by facilitating rapid and accurate blood glucose estimations. So you can write the condition or domain being studied as per your topic. As per your topic. Then what is the participants? Here participant is all population irrespective of age, gender. Here participant maybe you can write children. What are the population you are taking? Then intervention. Here intervention is digital glucometer, both invasive and non-invasive. And comparator is invasive, venous and capillary, gold standard. Comparison is here, gold standard. Right? Then types of study to be included. So since this is a diagnostic accuracy study, so we mention, okay, these are the which type of study we have to include. If it is an observational study, you will be include observational study. If it is a RCT, then you can include. So which type of study you have to include. So this could be 2, 3 line, 4 line also. Okay, in this we will be include this type of studies. Then context, same context, why diabetes important, prevalence, burden, you can give. So similarly, you can give all the context of your studies also. Then data extractions, how you will be extract the data. So data extraction will involve detail and structure approach. Relevant data will be extracted from selected study using standardized form. So data extraction process you have to given. So that's why you can go to the Prospero, you can see how they write data extractions. I think initially, you know that there is just some structure and standard approach little bit change as per your study. But you can get that. Then you can write main outcome. This is very, very important. What outcome? Since it is a diagnostic accuracy study, the outcome is sensitivity, specificity, positive predictive value. So these are the outcome. Then how you measure it? Measure the outcome. Like we can say that okay, TP true positive, true negative sense. So how you measure the specificity? So this is the measure of outcome because it's a diagnostic accuracy study. Then risk bias assessment. Risk bias assessment. The how you use. So what will be used? We say JBI checklist for diagnostic accuracy. So tomorrow will be discussed list risk bias assessment or quality assessment. So you have to mention which tool you want to use and a little description about the tool. Then how you synthesize the data regarding Prisma. Then how you present the data. So this is data synthesis. You have to write one paragraph. Then if any subgroup analysis is there, then dissemination plan, keywords, then your research team members. So these are the research team members. So this is very short document. Usually I share with the people, those are working on this, they can develop this type of document. Then you can that. If it is a diagnostic accuracy study, if it is a other type of study, then you can do that other. Means similarly your write-up will be changed little bit because the protocol will be completely depend in your type of the studies. Okay. So if anyone have any questions, we can take a few questions. Then otherwise, I will be demonstrate it directly in the website like a Prospero site. So anyone have any questions? Everybody got it, understand it, or anyone have any doubt?
Sir, dissemination plan.
Okay, dissemination plan means once you got your finding, whom should you disseminate? Suppose we are saying that okay, this is a hemoglobin study. Okay, once we find out, we share this finding with the key stakeholder working on the prevention of the diabetes or NPCD. So key stakeholder. This is a one common sentence we have, so you can just copy paste and little bit modify the sentence. So whom should you say? You can say this finding will be shared with this group. That is dissemination. Even you will not write dissemination plan also, nothing happen. You may not write it. Anyone have any question?
Sir, how to choose question for systematic review?
How to choose question for systematic review? That is the most difficult things, and this is very important point. So you choose the systematic review question. It should be very novel, and there is no systematic review conducted in that area. That is very important. It is doable also. So I think in the previous classes they explain about this. Let us quickly, I can say some points how to choose the question. It basically, novelty is very important. Now you can quickly spend some times for the choosing the questions. You can see, suppose you identify your first area of the interest. So can you tell one of the area where you want to do systematic review?
Sir, in case of lasers,
Can you
kind
explain
of
it?
question. So lasers in preventive dentistry mostly.
Okay, lasers in preventive dentistry. So then okay, you know that. Then you go and search what are the already systematic review happen in that area. Then basically you can say effectiveness of one surgery, okay, over the standard of care or standard of practice. Yes or no? Then you will be include only
Yes.
randomized control trial study, RCT, or you can use any quasi-experimental study or cohort or patient follow-up, or even not robust case study if you will not found include. But if I say, okay, you want to say effectiveness of laser surgery over the standard of care, standard of practice. So in that case, we can search first either any recent systematic review is in this area is there or not. If there is no systematic review in that area, then you see either there is a primary study available in this area or not. Then you choose that for that. So how will we see that a systematic review is there or not? Simple, like the PubMed search you use extensively. Simply you can type in the Google Scholar review. Then you will be get many review available in that area. So then you avoid that if already systematic review is there. Then you have to innovate or go through the current systematic review, latest systematic review, what is the gap in this area. Then you go and then you find out the topic. Now, many times you conduct the, again, not only you stop there, again, you also search for the Prospero also. Either any similar studies are there or not. If someone is already continuing the studies, then don't go for that study. Then you little bit modify your objective. It should be very novel. I know that now many times I gave very funny example to remember the things. Suppose अभी हम किसके लिए we are planning for a marriage of somebody. Suppose ये राकेश सर के लिए मैरिज देख रहा है अभी. तो मैरिज के लिए क्या होता ना, अभी मैरिज के लिए जितना आपको कैंडिडेट चूज करने में, चॉइस करने में, सिलेक्ट करने में जितना टाइम लगता, मैरिज में इतना टाइम नहीं लगता. मैरिज में इफ यू हैव मनी देन यू कैन अरेंज समथिंग 1 मंथ में सारा ऑर्गेनाइज हो जाएगा. यू कैन गिव invitation to all the friends, you can purchase all the things from the market, you can organize the whole marriage ceremony with feast and everything. But marriage से पहले जो difficult काम होता, find out a proper candidate. It takes sometimes many years. It takes sometimes, it happens sometimes very quickly also. But you say exactly how many days it takes to find a good topic for systematic review. I can say also exactly the answer is that the days it take to select a candidate for marriage. Sometimes it is quickly you get if you are lucky enough. Sometimes you get 2 years, 3 years, you will be not get a suitable candidate for matching. So same thing. So I think topic selection is very important than the conducting the review. Once you have a very good topic, innovative topic, novel topic, then what will be happen? You can quickly develop the strategy, registered in Prospero, and start the work. Work you can do, work you can learn. But suppose if the topic is not innovative, even if completed the studies also, it will be very difficult to that. It should not be duplicate. No one should be conducted previously not conducted. It should be very ideal, innovative also. It should have also novelty. So these are the criteria. I like the way you are searching, selecting a research topic for your primary study. It's a primary study. It's still fine. If someone already conduct the study, you are again conducting the study. You can say that okay, this is for that setting. It is not. But systematic review, it is very difficult. Once conducted the systematic review means that is already published information. You cannot duplicate the information. If someone is conducting the systematic review also, you cannot do that because again, it will be very difficult to publish the informations. Got it now, Naguma?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So you choose. So you see, you decide your topic. Okay, this is my topic. Then you search what are the systematic review, scoping review. These are available in that area. So Rakesh is there?
Yes, sir.
Rakesh, if I say that suggest Rakesh, please conduct a systematic review on the sphygmopyrometer or digital blood pressure monitoring device. So what we have to do? So the topic I suggested that please Rakesh do a systematic review on the digital blood pressure monitoring device. Diagnostic accuracy of digital blood pressure monitoring device. So before starting your systematic review, what will we do? Where you will be search either already systematic review is there or not? What will we do? Just explain in your
Sir,
way.
with if the study is if you give me a topic on this, I will search on Google Scholar, then see what type of study are available on that topic. If the study
Okay.
already are done, then we modified our objective, then start our systematic review.
Yes. So
Sir,
you have to check first.
one thing I have a question. Sir, if a systematic review done till 2015, the data they introduced from 2000 till 2015. Can I use the same topic in my systematic review from 2015 to 2024? Is it
Yes,
possible?
you can give or even you can include a previous one. Yes, it's possible because someone already done it is a long back. Then you say that within 10 years there are new studies is coming, new innovation is coming. That is possible often.
Okay.
Specifically in the digital world, it is possible. Rakesh, even within 5 years also there is a drastic change. That I can give example of digital hemoglobinometer. No,
Yes.
already we conducted the HTA. We suggested use this instrument. Then now they are saying it is not working, and there are other things are coming because there's a lot of digital innovation is there. Madhusmita have some question. I think in chat box. Okay.
So one more thing I will figure out
Yes.
after searching in glucometer, you gave that system. Sir, earlier there is a technique Java. With the
Yes.
help of Java language, most of the study are done in glucometer detection and all what you gave me. But now the same thing done by AI.
Okay. Yes. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Rakesh, you are not audible. So now you think AI. So I think you can use also. So you can use ChatGPT or any other platform also to find out the innovative question. That could be. So Java is
Yes,
one
software language.
language. So I think looking at the AI algorithm. So software, but it is not possible for all to learn. But we can take help of others. Otherwise, the best thing. Another idea I know that you go from some of the good journal. You know that like a very good journal, high impact journal. So recently you go through their study, whatever the study they conducted, then you can choose that either systematic review is available in that area or not, then other studies are available, then you can do that also.
Yes.
But in overall, I can say answer that it's a that it's a very difficult task to find out a good topic, and unless you topic, then later you will be solved. Smita, can you just clarify your question? I read the chat box. I am not able to understand what exactly you want to ask. Madhusmita?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, I was asking that is it possible to rearrange the topic's name after registering it without changing its meaning?
Yeah, it's possible.
He
Rearrange,
wants to say,
organize. Abhinav, please.
No, sir, I just wanted to clarify the question. She wants to say whether a title can be changed.
you can change title anytime, even if sometimes the reviewer suggests to change the title. You can change. It is not that exactly whatever written you same
So
name.
we
It
cannot
could be
completely
modified.
modify the title. We just modify the title. We cannot change completely.
No, you can change, but content should not be changed.
Yes, sir.
Wording could be changed.
Yes,
I
sir.
mean, not that I'm saying digital glucometer, then I'm suddenly saying that
Yes, sir.
hemoglobinometer. It is not that, but title content will be almost same. The wording could be, you can change it different way.
Thank you, sir.
Because otherwise, if you change completely title, no, your everything will be changed. So then, what is the need for the registrations?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so so let us see the directly website. Share my screen. My screen is visible, Abhinav. Abhinav, my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Screen.
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Okay, so what I suggest, you can write the telling that you can have a prosperous. Okay,
Hello.
so this is hello. Is it audible?
Yes.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Sir, your voice is breaking. Network is unstable, sir.
Yeah, my screen is visible.
So your screen is visible, but your voice is not
Okay,
audible.
let it be my. 1 minute. I think it is visible, clearly audible now.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear, sir.
Because yeah. So now I can click on the
Sir,
Prospero. Yes, please, sir.
sir, yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry to interrupt. Just wanted to confirm if the
Mhm.
author's name we want to change in between or after
You can
registration.
change. I think it is not. It is, sir. It is not matter. Whoever author name
Yes,
you have provided, if they
yes,
are not contributed, you can completely change the name
yeah,
also.
yeah.
It is
Sir,
not.
so
It
like
is
this,
not. You can add.
so the Prospero
Yes, sir.
registration is nothing to do with publication per se. Is it correct, sir?
It will be give one number that will be very useful, and most of the things will be same. No. That most of the means your methodology will be exactly same methodology you
Exactly,
will use,
exactly.
but the can leak. Sometimes the publication they can go and search the Prospero site also, either you are correctly giving that or not. Some of the cases it happen. I don't know, the Prospero site is slow or mine is not opening.
Fine, sir. Sure.
So,
Yes,
if I'm
thank
audible
you,
with
sir. So
respect to Prospero, I can just say that Prospero allows to change or modify few things, but it will again go to review, even in the later stages. But we can
yes.
change the main things, such as a research question on the Prospero, but it hardly makes any difference. If we want, we can change the authors in the manuscript, and Prospero could be different. That way, we have already published as well.
So, Abhinav, if I request Rakesh, sir, you can share the
Yes, sir.
Prospero site, because mine is not opening. I don't know, because of internet or something. So I don't know it is. So can you share?
राकेश भाई थोड़ा कर दीजिए प्लीज
Rakesh, are you in the system?
Yes, sir. So I'm sharing, sir.
You can share just. थोड़ा ना राकेश बिगिनिंग से चले जाओ.
Sir.
Okay, so again go beginning. Go one step back. नहीं, go back one step. Okay.
So this is the first screen of my Prospero.
I got no because once you know click on the Prospero, then you can go to site and log in. Okay. Once you log in, then you will be go to your site. And now Rakesh, you can click on the My Prospero. I can show the latest one, registration one. Okay. So here, if you click on the which one? इसका नहीं आया ना. ये वाला दिखा सकते राकेश. आर्टिफिशियल जो C-reactive protein you can show also, or
Yes.
whatever you can explain. Or you can so this is okay. So he don't want to change anything. So he just copy paste. Okay, this is the title. Okay, then original language title, then anticipated actual start date, then in completion and anticipated completion date, then stage of the review. So initially say, okay, we have preliminary search, pilot searching. So these are the completed. So again go name because it is submitted in Rakesh ID. It say Rakesh Kumar. Then preferable name of the email. So this is very common. Then name of the contact person also given. Then name of the phone number of the contact person, organization affiliation. It's very common things. Then review team members. Go up 11. And these are the all review team members given in these studies. Okay. So then go off.
Off, sir?
No. 10, 11, 12 questions.
12.
So review team members. Then 12, funding, self-funding, no funding. But Rakesh, here you have to write funding means it is from the HTA, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll change
Then,
further.
then conflict of interest, then collaborator. There is no collaborator. Then here, most important thing, review question. Now, what is your review question? So here we have written our review question. Just you prepare and copy paste. Then search. So what are the database you want to search? Question number 16. Then 17 is your strategy. The search strategy that day you develop, that you have to drop down here, your search strategy in the 17 question number. Then go ahead. Question number 8 is the condition or domain being studied. Some small paragraph you have to condition or domain being studied. Then participants or population. Who are the participant or population? Then what is the intervention? If you have intervention, you can write. Or if no intervention, you can say non-intervention. Then comparison, no restrictions. Then type of study to be included. So what type of study you are including? Then context. Context, if you write, it is not mandated, but Rakesh got registration without the context also. So context, if you write, fine. Then, but main outcome is very mandatory. What is your outcome? How you measure it? Measure effect of that outcome. Either you have to relative risk, odds ratio, or risk ratio. So, or qualitative study, what type of synthesis you do, thematic analysis. So that you have to explain. Then go ahead, question number 24. Then 25, if any additional outcome. If no additional outcome, then there is no additional outcome you can write. Okay. Then data extraction. How you extract the data? Very simple way, Rakesh, say that data from included study will be extracted independently by 2 reviewers, shared data extraction sheet, and under the following. So these are the criteria you have to data you will be extract. Then risk-based assessment. What risk-based assessment tool you will use? So tomorrow we'll be discuss 40 minutes on the risk-based assessment tool. You know that different study, there are different risk-based assessment tool. So you have to here just mention for this study, we'll use this risk-based assessment study, because risk-based assessment study or quality assessment checklist also depend on the study design. So tomorrow we'll be discuss that. Then question number is strategy for data synthesis. How will we synthesize the data? Then analysis of subgroup or subset. If any subgroup or subset, you can that. 29. Then question number 30, just a topic you have choose. Already systematic review is chosen. Nothing to do this. Systematic review and meta-analysis. Then topic you have say which area domain is that you have to check. It's a public health we have given. Then language, English, then country. You must say India. Then other registration detail, nothing. Reference, nothing. Then this keywords, the dissemination plan is also not mandatory. Okay.
The current review is mandatory, sir.
Current review is mandatory, means it's ongoing. Definitely it will show ongoing, no? So based on the information. So any additional information, then detailed information, then you have to submit it, because it is already Rakesh did it.
I just fill that column which is mandatory to fill up.
Yes, but you can, if you fill on other column, other box also, it's no problem.
Yes.
Rakesh, you can just exit it and you can just show one new registrations.
Sir, I stop sharing, sir.
No, you can stop sharing. No, you can exit this file. It was already registered one.
Okay.
You can just exit, go down. You can exit. Then you can just start new registration. Register your review now. So if you want to register, once register, review now. So you can explain, Rakesh, these things, what to do exactly.
Sir, register, after that, register a systematic review or health research studies. You click here.
Why you click there, not in the green one?
Sir, this is a human-based studies. That's why.
Okay, so human-based study, you have to click human. Then
will you register record be in English? Then click yes. Is this a scoping literature mapping review? No. Is it a systematic review? That's why we click no.
Because in Prospero, they are not registering mapping, scoping, other type of review. Okay.
Yes, sir. Does your review include a health outcome with direct relevance to human health? So, sir, yes, sir. Is this a mini or partial review done for training course or classwork? Or are you using the systematic to learn how to register? Sir, it's a mini or partial review done for training course.
But let us, you can say no. So when you are doing really, you can say no. Okay.
So actually, if we click on yes, it will say that Prospero will not register.
Yes.
So एक बार थोड़ा करके दिखाइए, because it will not register if it is a partial or mini review.
I click.
No, sometimes it is a practice के लिए, but it will not consider. But often in ideally you can say no, then go ahead. But in the scoping review, it will say no. Okay, if you say scoping review yes, then you can say Prospero will be not registered. Then here, Rakesh.
So please check Prospero for similar systematic review before proceeding. So I have searched Prospero. There is no similar review.
Okay, then Rakesh, your question is that there are similar or identical review, but my review is needed. Okay, so if already 15 years back is there, so then you can say already 2015 one systematic review is there, you want to continue. In that case, you can write there are similar or identical review or my review is needed. Then Q needed, you have to write answer.
Yes.
Otherwise, always you have to follow that there are no similar
reviews.
You have to choose.
Have you written a protocol? So
then you have to say yes.
Yes.
Protocol means the Word document which I saw show you before. Okay.
Yes.
Will then
will more than one person be involved in the systematic review? Yes, sir. Do you intend to publish the result of systematic review and or make them publicly available when completed, sir? Yes, sir.
Yes.
Have you started the review, sir? Yes, sir.
If you say yes, no, it's fine. If you say yes, then it will be stage of review. Stage of the review. Preliminary search. You can say
done. So, is completed.
Started. Just started.
Just started. Yes, sir.
Just started. Then piloting of the search selection, not started, you can say. Then you can say full search, not started definitely. Then full screening of the search result against eligibility criteria not started. Then data extraction not started. Then risk bias assessment not started. Then data synthesis not started. That means you understand these are the all steps. Why it is transparency and accountability. Once you fulfill all these things, then it will say register or year review now. Then you click on the registered year review now. Okay. Then what say Rakesh? So before you paste your that document, you can paste your review title.
Then,
Then
sir,
original
uh,
research title, language same.
title.
Then anticipated date also. You show how you put the date when you want to start. Just click on there. It will show date when you want to start the below question number 3. It will just say date. Then similarly also you can say finishing date. Okay. Then stage of the review, nothing to do. Already you can read
Sir,
in the before
we
also.
can give also a tentative date, not exact date. We can give it tentative date.
Not exact date, tentative date. Nothing will be happen. Tentative date you can give.
Yes.
Okay, question number 5, stage of review is completed. Then name, because we say question number 6, 7, 8, whatever you created during registration, that will be show Rakesh name, email ID, contact number. So that will be given up to 9 or 10 questions. Okay, go ahead. Then question number 11, then here you have to add all the reviewer. Only Rakesh is there because it's registering from ID. Then if you create on the plus, add
sir.
new reviewer, then you can say title, doctor or Mr., Mrs., first name, surname, then organization affiliation, email, country. So then you have to click on the add this person. Similarly, you have to add another person. Okay, like this.
Yes.
Like this, you have to add another person. 12 number, if any funding is that, you have to mention. Grant number you have to mention. Then conflict of interest, none. 13. Okay, question number 14, if you have any collaboration, you have to write. If there is no collaboration, we cannot write in the collaboration also. If you have any. Search, then you have to paragraph on the search. So here you see now up to question number 16, what key things, title, then your research question, then search. So what search? What are the database search you want to search and up to how long you search? So this small paragraph you have to write here. Then 17 number, you have to give URL of the search strategy. So the search strategy which Dr. Abhinav explained you previous day. So that search strategy PDF file you have to drop here. So you have to upload here during the registration. Okay. Then go for the 18. You have to write condition or domain being studies. Then participant or population. One line. Who are the participant? Then intervention. If it is an intervention, write what is the intervention, what is the comparator. If nothing is there, you can write no intervention, no control. Type of study include. Suppose the like Madhusmita or someone say that okay, I want to do laser in operational or surgery procedure. Then you can say all random experimental study or quasi-experimental study, or you can say only RCT will include. If someone is qualitative synthesis, if they can use only qualitative. If prevalence study, you can say observational study. So what type of study to be included? Okay. Then context, 23 question is context. What context you are studying? Give a little bit background, small background within 200 word. If it is not there, you can also leave it. Then main outcome. Outcome is very important. If you are saying the surgery, then you can say if effectiveness or safety in terms of what? Success rate or recovery or duration of hospital stay. So what are the outcome you have to give it? So if it is a diagnostic accuracy, sensitivity, specificity study, so the main outcome of the study. So this is very, very important is the outcome. And you remember here, one of the outcome must be related to health. If the outcome is not related to health, then Prospero will be not registered, because initial condition is that yes, at least one of your outcome is health, then you say yes. So must be some health outcome is there. Then measure effect means how you measure that effect. If it is a like here, no, epidemiological knowledge is essential. If you are doing the RCT, then outcome must be risk difference or relative risk or the odds ratio or hazard ratio. So this, if it is a diagnostic accuracy, your outcome measurement or measure effect will be sensitivity, specificity, these things. If it is a prevalence study, or then you can say proportion of the number in percentage frequency. So that you have to do. Then number 26, data extraction. How you extract the data? You can say 2% will be extract data using a standard template. And in data extraction, like a table in the manuscript, how they given author, years, then study setting, study design, measure outcomes. So that you have to explain here. Then risk bias assessment. Here you have to explain what tool you are using to assess the quality of the study or risk bias of the study. Then how you synthesize the data, that you have to give. Then if any subgroup analysis there, subgroup analysis means, suppose I want to say that what is the prevalence of anemia among Indian women, reproductive age women. So then subgroup analysis, I can say what is the prevalence of anemia among reproductive women in rural and urban. I can say with different age group. I can relate also with the different of parity also. I can say also married and unmarried, but education, socioeconomic status. But show as you can give subgroup analysis if possible. But the point is that then you have to see enough article or enough the literature or the studies are presented that outcome. So you can do also some selected subgroup analysis. So that is very important. Then types of method. Here you have to just select the methods. Then subject domain. You have to select the subject domain, health area of the review you have to select it. Then question number 31, language English, then country India, then other registration detail. Usually no registrations you, because you cannot register at a time 2 3. Reference or URL of, if you have published already your protocol, you can give your reference protocol. If not, you leave it like this. Then Rakesh, go below. Then a dissemination plan. If you know, that's fine. If you write as one line on the dissemination, how we plan. Then keywords. Then detail of any existing review by the same author. Then current review status. Already it will be so based on your preference selection. It's ongoing. Then any additional information if you want to give, or detail of final report or publication. So I think now here very 10, 20 questions or 15 questions are very relevant. What is this? You must need your research question. You must need your title, research question, then domain to be studied, then PICO. PICO is very important. Population, intervention, comparator, then your outcome, then outcome effect of measure of outcome, then your data extraction strategy, data synthesis strategy, then your risk bias assessment. So these are the key things. Other things is not mandate, you can give it. So these things you have to write it in the definitely. Then you submit it. After 30-40 days, you will be get your Prospero registration number. Rakesh, you can exit here.
Yes,
No,
stop.
don't need to saving. So keep this document. Don't stop share screen. So anyone have any doubt?
Sir, I want to ask about the subgroups. The subgroup is a required question. If we are doing like in case of both females and males and females, that is not mentioned in the other article. So what should we write in that categories of
No,
subgroups?
see, you see subgroup say, you can say, see, even you can write, we will do subgroup analysis in the gender specific or among men and women. But however, during the study, if you will not found anything, don't do any subgroup analysis. No, nothing will be harmed. So initially you say, I will do this, but if you will not find that, then what will be do? Nothing will be happen, Nagma, समझ गए ना नमका? Is it
Sir,
clear,
but it is a
Nagma?
required question. No, I'm asking because
No, it is, see, it is a required question during the protocol. You have to write it, okay, I'll do subgroup. Or in if it is a required question, you can write, if you don't have any idea of subgroup analysis, you can write, we don't do any subgroup analysis. Required question in the sense, you have to write something, then it will be or submit. You have to write something. You don't need any in these studies, we don't have any subgroup analysis. That is one option. If there is no. If you say, okay, we'll be do subgroup analysis in the gender specific, you mention it. However, when you do real studies, you may not get that enough study for subgroup analysis, or the data were not presented in male and female wise, so are not segregated. In that case, you may not go for the subgroup analysis. Then nothing happened. Okay, got my point now?
Sir,
Huh. My
sir, there was one more question. Yes, sir. Sir, as in general, no, we have these types of study and we have some biases related to that studies. So whether this systematic review or meta-analysis have some particular bias in them? I mean, quality assessment may be a
Yes,
part.
sir. Sir, bias is that no, you have to mention all the risk bias assessment things. If it is a RCT, then what the risk bias assessment tool? Cochrane have risk bias assessment tool, other risk bias assessment tool you used to. How to assess that? What are the criteria? You have to mention. Even if you want to grade it also, you can mention about grade also. So if it is an observational study, what tool you are using? If it is a mixed method study, you want to include, it is that. So your completely study design, your risk bias assessment tool or quality appraisal tool depend on the which type of study you want to include in your study. So accordingly you choose. Here you have to define only that. But in the paper, you have to give in method section, okay, this is my risk bias assessment or quality appraisal process. Then you have to also give a like risk bias assessment, traffic plot, or you have to give a bar chart, or you have to give a table. So I think tomorrow will be detailed discuss about the risk bias assessment part. So, but in Prospero
Fine.
registration, you just include which tool you want to include, and that should be justified with your title and review question.
Excuse
So,
me, sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
Anisha, please.
Yes, sir. Sir, here there is a question like which kind of study we want to include in this. So, sir, is there anything like that we have to include only a particular type of study, or we can include every kind of study?
You can include all type of study, it doesn't matter. But again, no, the studies depend on your review question. If your study is want to, suppose, can you give one example? Any one systematic review example? Just keep what is that coming. Then I can say which type of study is suitable for this.
Sir, suppose if we are doing systematic review on the management of radiation carriers, then, sir, which kind of study will we include?
So,
Only the
okay, very
randomized
good.
control trials, or
It is so you are saying your question is not have clear. So you are saying management of carriage. Maybe you can see procedure. Then here in this case you can say because you want to study here overall management process procedure. But so here then you can include all type of observational studies or any case series, case report, or any type of experimental study. Then you will be just study the managerial management process. But if you say if it is any clinical example, say effectiveness of particular this treatment in the management of dental caries in comparison to this, in that case you can take only experimental study. Either it is could be only randomized clinical trial, or you can take also quasi experimental study. If you want to take what is the prevalence of dental caries among students, can your RCT answer the prevalence? No. Then in that case you
no,
can take
sir.
only observational or cross-sectional study. So because your objective is to find out the burden or prevalence of dental caries among children in LMIC. So then you choose only observational study or cross-sectional studies or some case control study also. But mostly this is all observational studies. You can choose cross-sectional studies because here RCT will be not answer. So then your database inclusion also depend. If I use any my study is just to see the prevalence, just to understand the barrier for the management, then I include broad studies. So it is depend on the study design, your title, your review question. Then based on the review question, you will be to which type of study design. Then based on your study design, then you will be choose which type of risk assessment tool is suitable for this. Got it, no, Anasha?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
But that's why you know that those are doing systematic review. It's very important to for the methodological like study design understanding is very important also. Overall qualitative, quantitative, then in quantitative also what are the various type of study design is there. So that is understanding is very important also. So I think tomorrow briefly we'll discuss during the risk-based session. So anyone have any questions or any doubt?
Sir, I have a question.
Yes,
Sir,
Narma.
we got to know about search strategy for PubMed in last class. But what about the other databases that they haven't told?
Other database we can describe you. But once you develop the search strategy in PubMed, there SR accelerator is there. You can convert that into the other database format. Then easily you can use because you are belongs to KIMS, no? KIT University, no? Naguma?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you know KIT University, you go to the library. There you have a Web of Science. Then you have also Sinhal is also there. Scopus is there also. So you know once you develop this search, I think this is just the theory class 8 theory classes we are doing. But our real intention is that you formulate the group among you, then you come up with the research question and you start really study, then our team member will be help you. Rakesh will be show you. And the Abhinav, they are there. I'm at Delhi. I cannot physically support you, but we can have some online session. Otherwise, you can come up with, and these team members are very good. They can support you. Once you thorough search in the PubMed, other database are easy. Then I think maybe I request Rakesh could have also one day this section. But only point is that once you thorough with your one search strategy with the other database, they could do it in quickly, very quickly. They can do it within 1 hour. They can do it and show you. They definitely demonstrate you the database access, but that should be again daytime. Most of the access we can get only library. PubMed is free, but Embase is not free. RMRC have Embase license, Abhinav, now?
No,
Sri,
sir.
no?
No, sir.
No,
Not right
not
now,
now.
sir.
Okay,
Not now.
but Web of Science teams have a Web of Science. Sinhal, the teams also have Sinhal. RMRC also have Sinhal. Scopus you can have from the KIMS or KIT University have Scopus also. So other PsycInfo we have ProQuest is there. So 2-3 database we can help you. Definitely we can help you. If you have Cochrane is free access, but you cannot. You have to review one by one. If you are taking any RCT randomized control trial study or your question is related to RCT, then you can include randomize the Cochrane review. Is it clear, Nagwa?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's clear. Thank you, sir.
But I'll be request Rakesh and other, they can they will be arrange you some facilitation class for that. Or once you I suggest a 3-4 member you join from the that dental college. No, you group together and take one topic and come up with and learn. And I think that already I told your principal in the last year systematic review say. Systematic review cannot be done in isolation or by alone. It should be done in the group. So you 2, 3 people choose a topic. You can join together and come with them, book their time and come. They're very happy to save you. And definitely you have to add the authors in the review. Okay, so that they will be supportive. Then by the time you can learn these things. Anyone have any questions, sir? Everybody is getting this now or not? So then Rakesh, you can stop your screen.
Yes.
Then I will be go to the other section very quickly. We can discuss theory part. Then tomorrow we'll have practice. So let us share my screen again, my PPT. Okay, my PPT is visible. Is it visible, Rakesh?
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Okay, so this is all about the protocol registration. All of you, I request you formulate a group, find a research question, develop the search strategy, then write the protocol and take the help of our team to register that. Okay. And today, now we will be discuss about screening of studies and tools and technique. Then how you really screen, and Dr. Abhinav and Rakesh will be demonstrate you in the coming session or weekday, any session is there, they will be demonstrate. Okay, so what are the, first let us see that what we'll do. Now you have a search strategy. Once you use the search strategy, you can identify the article from the all databases like PubMed. You got 1,000 article, then you got from Embase, you got for Scopus, you got from that. So all the 5 databases you can get the article in the right format. So once you get the article, means I am not saying that one by one article, 1,000, 10,000, you'll be get the RIS format. So all 1,000 will be compact way you can get it. So once we got that article, then you can use reference manager, put all the endnote or you can use directly the software, Cochrane or the Ryan, they have also, they can duplicate remove. So because same article also many times you will find in the 2 to 3 database, then you can remove the duplicate. Once you remove the duplicate, then that become one file. Now 5 databases, I have 5 file, but once I put it in the software, or upload it, then that become one. So then I remove the duplicate and then I will be start my screening. So what you have to do screening? Screening means that when you use search term, there are many articles will be there, but you have to now just read the title and abstract. Then you if which one is very relevant to your or close to your research question, then you include it. Otherwise, you can exclude it. Include, exclude, or if you have doubt, then you can put it in the doubt. Okay. Include, exclude, doubt. I think they will be demonstrative real way how to do that, and it is very easy. Theory will be more complicated, more difficult, but when you do it in real world, it will be very easy things to do. Okay, so then question is that how you will do this? Do you want to do it manually? No. There are various free and subscription based tools are available for conducting systematic review. Many of these tools are designed to assist with key stage of the process, including title, abstract screening, data synthesis, and even if you can do critical appraisal there also. Some are designed to facilitate the entire process of the review, including protocol development, a report of the outcomes, and help with the fast projection completion. But it depends on the subscription and version also. So these are some of the tool like Ryan, Covidence, EP Reviewer, SR Toolbox, Cadima, then SR Accelerator. These are the different software available. Ryan is a free and open access software but now they have some paid license version also. They have features. Still, you can use Ryan if you don't have the other paid version of software. You can use, but they are limited. If you have a paid version, you have some. But for title and abstract screening, the free version is fine. Ryan is to screen and code the literature through a systematic review process. So then another is there also Covidence. Covidence is there. I think those who are interested to do work with our team, so they can support also Covidence. So, but they can become admin, they can share you the Covidence. So, Abhinav, how many review you can start with the Covidence at a time? Hello,
Sir, our subscription is for 50 reviews in a year.
per person.
No, sir, total 50 reviews in a year.
Total 50 review per year. So 50
Per year,
review
yes.
per year in the sense, you can, in 50 review, you have to register, and if you want start means you can give access to any person.
Yes, sir.
So 50 review per year. Okay. So many times what happen now, people start it, not complete it.
That way it will be counted, but sir.
That will be counted,
Also,
na?
yes, sir. Yes.
Sometimes demo time they use it and that. So then we can use the access also. I'll be discuss with Banambor so sir. Till that I am not getting. He said my Gov mail ID, but again I'll be remind him on Monday. I'm always forgetting that. So okay, good. But Ryan is still good. I think yeah. If you are really do interested, then for Covidence they can help you.
Sir, in Ryan, you can do only 5 systematic review at a time.
5 systematic review at a time. Now,
Yes.
now, no restricted. Free,
Yes,
free
yes,
version.
yes, a free version, sir.
Okay, free version, fine. 5 systematic review means give them now who is doing 5 systematic review at a time. Yeah, definitely. I have.
Sir, after completed systematic review, you have to archive all systematic review one by one. Then after 5, then you can import one more systematic review.
But I
but
have
actually-
lot of systematic review in Ryan now.
No,
But
actually,
sir,
sir,
you using
one
paid
more
version,
thing can be done. No, recently, they have made these changes. What Rakesh bhai is telling, one thing can be done that you can log in from multiple email IDs, so that way you will be able
yes.
to.
Yes, that's fine, but fine. And I think I took paid version. It is little amount where there is advantages. Is duplicate removal is there. So I'll show you. So Covidence you can use also, or the other EP reviewer is there. Cadima is there. Distiller SR is there. So I request all to please explore. SR toolbox is there. You can explore. But I will be said for the beginner. Ryan is good one. Free one is good one. I don't think that as a 5% 5 systematic review per year they are really which would do. At least if you could get one systematic review, that is fine. Okay.
Also, sir, here I just want to ask one more thing, which I had in my mind for last couple of days. To all the participants. So actually, we'll be, as sir told, that we'll be demonstrating most of these softwares which will be free, like Ryan or Zotero, mainly kind of things for duplicate removal. But one thing I just want to ask you, because from next week, Ronik and Felipe will be joining us for meta-analysis. So how many of you know R? Because probably we'll be doing meta-analysis in R.
Then Abhinav, maybe my request is that maybe before tell Ronik, we may extended the time 1 week. The one week tell Ronik to do basic R, like not like advanced for installation for that, like basic R things. That is will be
Yes, sir.
helpful. R Studio. Basic R Studio.
R Studio, yes.
If that Sonic can do fine, or we can request Kavita also. But I'm not saying that you can teach them all R to the like export wise, but they should learn. And I'm very happy to learn also, because there are Stata and other software a lot of limitation. But R is the only software who could give lot of meta analysis, like costing data you cannot do in other R is giving. So that we can have some R sessions, basic
So
R
that
sessions.
is fine. Yes, sir. I completely agree with your this thing. So with you, so maybe I can request Ronick to and we can extend this by 1 week, and I can ask Ronick to
Uh,
take one session on basics of R.
uh,
But still, I'll just want to know from the participants that if we give basics of R for 1 day, then will that be fine? Will everybody be comfortable using R? Just
Yes,
want to
sir.
know. Yes.
Abhinav,
Sir.
Abhinav, my suggestion will be that I'm very be practical, because I'm working with systematically with many group currently now also. So what I suggest now, if at least they could be trained up to screening, data extractions, and understanding on the meta-analysis are, then they could share and we could support them in the meta-analysis, and they could sit with us and learn also.
Yes.
That we can do. That is the best practice. I don't think that they don't know the data extractions, and suddenly if you give the detail of the R and they can learn. Yes, will we give the R and also basis of meta-analysis, heterogeneity, funnel plot, everything. But again, let them to do and extract the data, come up with the data. Then we will be again invite Ronick and Frederick, and or we can teach them in physically. They can come group wise. Those who are nearby or those who are that we can in the online we can teach them. That will be the exact learning. Don't stop the learning. Eighth class completed. They paid and give the certificate, and they will be not learn. If they will be not enter into the water and started swimming, they cannot learn. So let them extract the data, because you know that meta-analysis of different type of study will be different things. Even Rakesh is also, if it is only sensitivity, specificity related thing, I think Rakesh, we can teach in the starter. Rakesh can teach in the other software. Is there? Even if I talk yesterday with Gita Manda also, there are Excel based software is also there. Even for the meta analysis of randomized control trial, why not that uh, um, uh, Cochrane, what is there, no? Cochrane meta-analysis is there, no?
Yes,
You
sir.
already put the number. So let them exposure. I don't say that let them to learn all the software and all the mechanism. At least if they know what is forest plot, what is funnel plot, why the forest plot is using, what is the interpretation of the forest plot, that will be give the biggest achievement, and let them work with us and teach them the software for do that. They cannot do independently if they are not doing. Many things is required and takes a time. So that's, but organize the some R class also, basic R studio, that will be useful.
Sure.
Uh,
Yes. Yes, sir.
So these are the perspectives. Some of them I know that's many members are interested. How many are continuing? Some of them also may not need meta-analysis for their review. Descriptive things will be complete. If it is only prevalence related things, then that you can do also easily by startup. But I cannot say that okay, you can purchase startup, you can purchase these things. So free things we'll try to do, but free free things are always complex. Which one you will be get free, then it is very difficult to learn. Which one you will be get easily learn, then it is paid one. But that's why how to overcome this situation, collaboration is most important things. I think I am doing IIT Delhi team is doing. I am doing meta-analysis from them. Then the our GMC Tanda team is doing. I am doing meta-analysis for them. Many times also send data to do data analysis for others also. Like Rakesh is sometimes doing also. So now we are also learning things. So yeah, but complex data we can send. Frederick could analyze and send to us. We can give one author in that paper. But point is that understanding the concept of meta-analysis is very important. Okay, so let us see that very quickly. So these are the things like Cobidence, Ryan, Epinfo, Kadima. What is that? Protocol development you cannot do. Ryan you can do protocol development. Then Ryan duplicate removal you can do Ryan. And in the advanced version of Ryan, title abstract you can see. So many things in the Covidence you can do full text review. But I will suggest go free version of Ryan. That's good. So don't focus on 2, 3 software, many software. So simple things, Ryan. If you want to work with us in Covidence, our team, so they have access, they can give. I don't think that unnecessary will be lost that RMRC subscription unless we have a productive idea or productive date, then it will be count as a demerit. Okay, HTA team use this many and they are not completed. So better to do it in the Ryan. Teach them Ryan free, and if they want the paid version, it is very negligible amount. They can do it also. Okay, so this is the basic tool. I think we can, once they have short strategy screening, Rakesh and Abhinav will be demonstrated also. You can show you the screening also. So that's why our humble request is that make yourself 3 to 4 members group, decide a topic, develop the protocol, jointly work, collaboratively work. Learning often easily happen in a collaborative approach. Learn from each other, jointly work, and then you can develop your start own review. That time we will also support you. Okay, so this is all about the software. Then I can show you the Ryan. My screen is visible.
Yes, sir, it's visible, sir.
It's terms of service Ryan. It's written, no?
No, sir, it's written RAN for systematic
Okay.
reviews.
Okay, so then I have to stop screen and again I have to share. Okay, so I have to share. Okay, so now it's visible, na? Let us see that if my support or not. It is visible.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
visible.
I'm logging into my Ryan. Okay, so I have many registers on there, Rakesh. Okay. Okay, so these are the currently invasive hemoglobinometer clinical data for source of ST outcome. This is the cancer screening one, these 3. Okay, IPOM and others also I've screened them, UTI, transgender, CBT. Okay, so let us see that this one I will be click. Okay, so this is the Ryan screen. So, so this overview, review title, review type, and domain. So then we upload the data. Then once see that this here also showing how many article imported 1088, detected duplicates 382, then resolved duplicate 382. This is a paid version of Ryan, but if you have a free version, then you may not, they cannot do detect duplicate, detect duplicate, but you have to remove duplicate by other way, or you can manually detect the duplicate one by one. So that then here is blind off is there. So here this is the screening strategy to show 869 screening. So who are the screening? The Dr. Jasmine Tanvi, so they are the detailed screening strategy say. So here if I click on the review data, then it will show my review data, which database, how many I got that time. Then detail, if one result that, but it is completed, then I'll click on the screening. But I'll suggest once you ready with the thing, you will be just do your own work. So undecided is not there because already it is decided. It's all article. If I click, it will show like this only. So you know that it is so like this only. The suppose I'll click on this point of care blood testing, the technology for behind the numbers. So here in below, there are option is there include, exclude, include, exclude, include, exclude, maybe. So if I will read the title, I'll read the abstract. If I feel it is related to my, then I'll include. Then if it is, I doubt, exclude. Then sometimes it happen. You may not in a good mood. Then you can choose exclude, exclude, exclude all things. Then in that case we can blind off. We can blind off when suppose if I say blind off, then what is things is not reflected to anyone. So then you can also, no, it is blind on already. Review completed. So then you cannot see that. So 2% can do. Then you can stop blinding also. So then suppose one person by mistake missed that article, then other person can recover this. So then once you have all the things, then you can go for the full text screening. So here, but a paid version full text screening is there, but in the this free version full screen screening is not there. I will rather prefer also full text screening. You can do through the that Excel also. It is good also. So that I can think Abhinav could do take a small example data extraction. Tomorrow we explain that along with the risk bias assessment. This is just exposure, but this is just demo in theoretically. But I think when you ready with your data sheet, definitely will be provide the detail of the screening with hands-on. You can come up with the data, then will be upload it, then you will be start your screening. But if nothing is in your hand, then you will be only see the theoretical things and see. But real practice could be begin in that once you start your. So I will be request by next week you have to make them 4 group or 4 to 5 group. 3 to 4 group you can make them. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So then let us learn in the last part of this today's session. This is regarding the. It is not moving. Okay. So let us see that Prisma flow diagram. So what is a Prisma flow diagram? Prisma flow diagram means it is the preferred reporting items for systematic review and meta-analysis. So it's a widely recognized framework designed to guide author in conducting and reporting systematic review and meta-analysis transparently and comprehensively. For example, I say a lot of things. Okay, we identify the articles from core database. Then we remove the duplicate. After removing the duplicate, then we screen title and abstract. After title and abstract screening, we again some article will take for full text review. After full text review, finally we include this much of study in our review. So how will we report these things? So all the things steps should be reported transparently and comprehensively. You can create own way of presentation, but there are some standard flow diagram is there. You have to just write your number there. So this is a Prisma flow diagram. This is a Prisma flow diagram where you can see just you will be get this template. I'll share you the link also today. So there what you will write is identification studies by database and registered. Identification. So you're right, record identify from. What are the database? How many number of studies you get? Records removed before screening. So how many duplicate record removed? Then record screened. Okay, this many record of screen. Excluded record. how many record you excluded. Report short for retrieval. Sometimes you get it, but you will not get the full text article. You will not article not available. That you can remove also. Report not retrieve also you can mention. Report assess for eligibility. Then you can say full text review. So after full text review, finally you say this many studies are included. And so you mention during full text review, mention what are the reason for the exclusion. So this is the Prisma flow diagram. So I think after this session, then I can show you a real Prisma flow in a paper also. I will be explain you. So let us understand the concept. Concept means why we need this. So what are the key features of Prisma? So Prisma have a structured reporting. So what you see here, it's a structured reporting. So each and every steps is documented. It has identification, it has screening, and it has included. In identification, how many articles you identified, what are the database you identified, and how many duplicate you article identified. Then once you identified, then it will be go to this screening stage. How many are go for the screening, title and abstract screening. Then after title and abstract screening, how many article you excluded because it is not related to study, not related to your objective or not related to your research question. Then you will be again those who are title after title and abstract screening. Then you will be go for the second round of screening, full text review. Then you retrieve the article, you get the full text paper. So sometimes also you may not get the full text paper, but you try different source. You cannot say that I didn't get 100 full text. It's wrong. So you try. So full text review. Then after the full text review, then you finally exclude some of the article based on the criteria. Then finally you included this one here for study. So it's a structured reporting system. So Prisma provide a checklist and a flow diagram to ensure systematic review are reported consistently and transparently. Why it is then? Another feature is evidence synthesis. It facilitates the synthesis of research evidence, helping user to assess the reliability and relevance of the included study. So you have each steps from 1,000 article identify, 10,000 article identify, from 10,000 article to how I reach into the 15. So the all evidence will be systematically presented. So, and it also focus on some methodology, like emphasizing the clarity in the selection of the studies, data extraction, and risks of bias assessment also. So these are the key features of the Prisma. Then why this is very important? Why Prisma is important? If we do all these things, it will be definitely enhance the transparency, because transparency is one of the key in the research. Second is improve the quality. That means you cannot say that, okay, I will be include this database, only that database. I will be 10 article I'm not getting, I will exclude it. So if you all systematically document everything, definitely from your denominator and numerator is very clearly presented. So which will be definitely improve your study selection process from identification to screening to included study. It will also facilitate the replication. For example, in a published paper, we are giving a Prisma flow diagram. If someone want to exactly replicate, you cannot flop it. You cannot say that without searching, you cannot write it, because by taking the same search strategy, one can test either your Prisma flow diagram is correct or not. Some of the review, if some of the systematic review come to me for the review, if you have doubt, then I can use the search strategy provided in the supplementary file to check the Prisma flow also. Either this many article identify in this database or not. So you cannot bluff. So it facilitates the replications, and it will be though when you it enhance the quality, transparency, and replicability, then definitely it aids the decision making process. So that is the importance of Prisma. Why we are putting Prisma. Then second, there are when you go to this that check is nothing is there. You just click this link, then you will be get it. Prisma flow diagram and Prisma checklist. So what I saw before, that is a Prisma flow diagram. The flow diagram outline the selection process, like identify record through database, record screen after removing duplicate, studies excluded after screening, studies included after final review. So if you click here, then you will be get the different Prisma flow diagram. Then you take that and just mention your study number. Prisma checklist is that. So when you do systematic review, so what should be mentioned in the title and abstract? What should be mentioned in the introduction? Introduction. What should be in the method, result, discussion, funding? So there is a checklist is there. So you have to that. Sometimes also some of the journal they ask for the Prisma checklist also. Then it's a checklist. You can say yes or page number you can mention. In page number, you can mention each question. There are set of questions. So here in this link, you can get a Prisma checklist also. That means it also help to strengthen your writing, strengthen your presentation of the result also. So this is Prisma checklist and a Prisma flow diagram. So these things, so these are things. Let us learn. Let us just see these things in a real time. See at least one any paper. Let me find out any paper where they presented Prisma. Oh. One. I can show you some from the existing paper also. Avinav, my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Avinav?
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Okay. So this is a systematic review, a community engagement and involvement in managing the COVID-19 pandemic in urban poor in low and middle countries. A systematic scoping review. So it is a systematic review and stakeholder mapping, but it is a systematic review. It's not scope review or mapping. So what we did in the study, let us see the Prisma flow diagram. It's published in Global Health Action. Let us see. So this see background of the paper manuscript. Then in the method section, see search strategy and selection criteria. What are the database used and what strategy? Then data extraction and synthesis. So what you write in the Prospero, same things you can write here also. So you can copy paste same thing also and then modify. Quality assessment here. Okay, then here inclusion and exclusion criteria given, then in result section. So Prisma result section, you can get a Prisma flow diagram. So this is our Prisma flow diagram. So here identification, total records identified, that is 6,490. Then it's a WHO funded project. So that's why you taken many databases like PubMed, how many article? 1258, Embase, Web of Science, WHO GI Medicus, Epistemonicus, ProQuest, EBSCO means CINAHL, Cochrane, Matrix, and Bibrix. And this is the, that now many people are before publishing in the peer review journal, they're submitting. 3i, Google Scholar also we check finally. So after that, we remove the duplicate articles. So 1482 are the duplicate article removed. So 6490 minus 1482. Then we take for screening 5008 article for screening. Then record excluded manually. 48758 record after title and after screening in the Ryan. Then we excluded this many article. Then finally 133 report short for retrieval. Then we got all the article. Then that 133 article again we do full text review. After full text review, then only 30 studies are included. Remaining studies are excluded. Then we provided not related to LMIC 14, not COVID-19 context 2, not urban slum context 19, not primary study 46, not related to CI study 8, not peer reviewed 9, no slum segregated data. Fine. So whatever the reason for the exclusion, you can mention as per your requirement. So this is called the Prisma flow diagram. That means systematically we can present how many articles identified, how many screening, then finally how many included. So this is the data extraction table. So tomorrow Abhinav will explain. So you have to present all this. Yeah, but it is summarized. But Excel, when you present, it's with more detail. You can present it. Okay. So this is analysis process, but it is not a meta-analysis. It's a qualitative synthesis with stakeholder mapping. So that's why this type of things. So when you do meta-analysis, then the data extraction procedure is also different way. So this is all about today's session. This is just exposure, but more involvement, more things you will learn, and really your skill will be developed when you come up with your research question, your search strategy, and you apply it. And I request the team to do that. Those are really interested. Those are not interested, okay, I'm just want to learn theory. Then I have a best slide, I can teach my students or my things, then that's fine. Those are really interested, they can formulate a group research question and start the work. And within 1 year, will be get definitely, or 6 months will be get definitely good quality product or good quality paper also. Yes, 6 months you will finish the work, remaining time will take for the publications. Publication, how long it will take, we don't know, but at least if you do hard work, within 6 months, we can generate 3-4 months, we can generate a good quality paper also. Depend on how much you are getting. Okay, so Abhinav and Rakesh, you want to add anything?
No, sir, nothing from my side. I just what you have told already, I just want to echo the same. That my humble request is to everyone that the real learning will only be by doing. So I request everyone to first of all give the search strategies, research question, search strategy, and then we can move along. Thank you.
Then you can refine the research question, help them to either really question or not, but don't make a very narrow group. One will want, that will be never happen. Let them to work in the team. Let them work in team as per the feasibility. They can talk, share the number in the group also, then you can do that. So anyone have any question or any doubt or anything else, or any today boring sessions? So Madhusmita, any feedback, any comment?
Sir, it was a great learning today. I learned about Prisma, Ryan, also Prospero, how to search in Prospero. So I'll work on it. First, I have to complete the search strategy. Because then after,
then you can identify your team member from here. That then you can not say we. Then you identify your team members and develop that and take help and learn. Okay. Then
yes,
you can teach also other. Once you did that, you will confidence. You can teach that. Systematic review never happen in one way, because when really screening, we say what is blinded screening, how 2 people will screen, that they can show you. Okay.
Yes.
So, Abhishek, any feedback? Abhishek,
Sir, I learned about Prospero registration.
then you identify one systematic review for Prospero registration. Rakesh will assign you, then you develop the protocol, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anyone want to
Manojit, do you
say?
want to say something? Manojit?
Hello, sir.
Manojit.
Yeah, sure. As I completely new to the Prospero, so for that I have to take the session again. I have to repeat the learning again. After that, I will able to ask my doubts. Thank you.
Great. So Ananya or Anyasha, anyone?
So this is Ananya Shri. So we have formulated a group of four. We are four of us. Myself,
Who are they?
Madhusmita, Dr. Deepa Mandal, and Archana Jaina. So we have formulated.
Team lead by Turku
Dr.
madam,
Jyoti.
Dr.
Yes, sir.
Turku.
Dr.
Huh?
Jyotirmay Turu.
Okay, but Jyoti madam says that already you work something. So she told me one day what next steps learning. So you are or other group?
Sir, no, sir. So we are very new to this systematic review. So we are learning, and then
Okay. So you find out a very good topic. You can find out the good topic. Take the help of these Rakesh, Melinda, and Avinav whenever each opportunity is there. You can take, refine the questions, then work on it and learn. Because
yes,
you
sir,
are very,
definitely, sir.
you are there. So what your tentative research question you decided?
Yes,
Sir,
sir. We were we had a discussion on the topic means it's advanced technologies for cervical cancer detection and prevention.
Okay, but there are systematic review in the no
Sir,
already.
sir,
Yes,
we
sir. Yes,
are
sir.
focusing on not a specific technology. It's a broad term like advanced
sir,
technologies.
actually, sir, we are comparing technology. Sir, there are no systematic.
Yeah. Someone voice is not audible. Ananya's voice is purely audible, probably.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Sir, actually, there are no systematic review in advanced technologies for cancer detection and prevention and their accuracy. So, sir, actually, in this review, we are mainly focusing on the comparing between traditional technology and advanced technology. There are systematic review. There are systematic review on AI-based technology or HPV testing, but all the traditional technology and advanced technology, there are no systematic review in Prospero as.
No. I because already we explored Rakesh and we also explored this. I have another two intern DHR that Manipal University they are doing. So we found that what happened, no, then your question should be more clarity. Either you want to diagnostic accuracy study, means all the advanced technologies there, then you want to see that what is the accuracy of the technology, that is one good. Second one, you could see also what is the effectiveness of technology. Suppose you know, okay, XYZ technology is there. Which technology is more effective? Then you can say randomized controlled trial study you can choose. If you want to see the technology diagnostic accuracy, then you will be choose the only diagnostic accuracy of study. If you want to say that what are the advanced technology available, what are the challenge barrier, then you have to choose whole mixed method study. But I think here research question still has not more clarity. So you could come to either Rakesh or Abhinav, then you can finalize and share with me once the question before proceeding. Because yes, because here depend on your research question, your study design or type of selection of study will be changed. There are enough study on the diagnostic accuracy of AI technology is there. You can say traditional versus AI, it's a comparative study. You can say the efficacy
Okay,
of
sir.
each technology, or you want to overall diagnostic accuracy of the technology, then you say diagnostic accuracy, sensitivity, specificity test. So these are the three type of questions where it will be more suited. Yes, like you said, and recently we said digital hemoglobinometer. Okay, what is the invasive? What is the non-invasive? What is the diagnostic accuracy among them? That. But here similarly also, Rakesh already did a study on the oral cancer. You share, take that paper. Rakesh, share the paper with them. Monday, you come to Rakesh, then take that paper. Diagnostic accuracy of oral cancer screening, AI-based technology for oral cancer screening. So then that study will be again, yes, not only AI things, even if non-AI based technology also you can see the accuracy, how they are. Again, in the screening also, acceptance is also very important factor, like how to collect the self-sampling, because there are a lot of HTA topic is going on the cancer related thing. Every month we have a one to cancer related self-sampling is efficacy. So I think this is very good topic, but you choose a right uh, subject. Either you want to do efficacy of particular study in comparative to standard of care, then we see what are the RCT randomized control trial is there. Then you can say that, okay, self-sampling screening is better than that sample collection by female health worker. That type of things we have to do. Or again, if you see diagnostic accuracy, then what are the against the gold standard? What is the performance? Or if you could see also what are the barrier, facilitator, and hurdle, so that is doing. Because I tried this topic, then community-based screening strategy already registered, and two of my intern, they already say that in Southeast Asia, what are the primary screening strategy for breast and cervical cancer. That study is there. But I think your topic should be more pinpointed. Discuss with Abhinav and
Right.
Rakesh, you discuss. Yes,
Okay, sir,
please.
we will do it, and in the coming week we'll discuss with Abhinav sir and
Rakesh also, because
yeah.
please, Abhinav, na Rakesh, or want to share?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Okay, Mahesh sir, please.
Yeah, yes, sir. Sir, I wanted to propose that I have this topic, but I am not registered yet, and I also want this group so that I can work upon it. So I request if anyone has not formed a group yet, we can work together on this so that I can also proceed and I can learn with group also. So
Exactly,
I
group
propose to.
salary. I think I will say you can take some RCT related things.
Yeah, yes, sir. But sir, right now, no, I have put a topic in the chat box. I have also worked upon the systematic review for the same. Some part. I mean, I had to submit this. If, as you know, sir, for the Saransh workshop, no, that is
Oh yeah.
happening in AIIMS BB Nagar in February.
Yes.
The selection is not yet final, but I want to work upon it. So I had this protocol ready, and I am eager to work upon it. But if this group wants to learn along with me, because I am a newcomer to this part, sir.
Okay,
Sir, I
sir, you
propose
are
to,
focused on the HPV vaccination.
sir, right now I am working on TPT. So coverage of TPT and issues related to it in the cascade.
Very good, very good. Then you can see
Yes, sir.
coverage. Okay, then you can see that which strategy is good. Then you can say some good RCT, good number of RCT.
Yes, sir, RCT. But the TPT part is, sir, newer one, and some part is also qualitative because no programmatic issues are there.
Yeah, then you can say, sir, broad mixed method studies. Good.
Yeah.
Then your question is challenge and barrier and solution,
Challenge
like this
barrier
type of.
also, and sir, part of meta-analysis might be there that what is the coverage. So I
That
would,
good. Coverage prevalence, that could be come. So this
yes,
is the coverage. What are the challenges for the coverage? So you can do mixed
yes.
type of study. You can see,
Okay.
sir, my Google Scholar site. Some of the mixed method paper you will be get also. There meta-analysis there, qualitative descriptive part is there also. You can
Yes,
get.
sir.
So that you
Yes, sir.
can do.
Yes, sir. Sir, I would propose to this group that if anyone is, I mean, not yet involved in some study, no, I would request them to involve in mine one, because I am yet to register it, and I mean we can work upon it for some time at least. I
Yeah,
mean,
sir,
it not
good,
in the
good.
interest of their.
I think good, sir. Definitely, I can say, Jyoti Madam group, then they can work together, and a dental group you can formulate, and other remaining you can add with the Mahesh sir, like Abhishek, you can
Yes,
join
sir.
with
Yes,
Mahesh sir.
yes, sir. All remaining ones, I mean, I can, if Dr. Abhinav and others can collaborate along with this, so I would request to, yes, so that I can also learn, and
Yes,
the
that is
things can
good,
go on.
good. Then I should someone from the Abhishek or something from this, then you can short strategy and Rakesh could help. But this HPV is good because there are a lot of HTA topic on the HPV screening also. So we
Yes.
can, this is good also because there are a lot of challenge. There are many mechanisms, but there are challenge.
Yes.
Good. I think, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Good. So anyone want to share anything? Abhinav? So, Bhagyasri, we can stop now then, if nothing.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bhagyasri, please stay. କେମିତି ସେଭ୍ ଷ୍ଟପ୍ କରିବି ନା ଷ୍ଟପ୍ ରେକର୍ଡିଂ
ହଁ ଖାଲି ଷ୍ଟପ୍ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ସେ ସେଭ୍ ହେଇଯିବ ଆପେ ଆପେ
ମାନେ ମୋ ଲାପଟପ୍ ସେଭ୍ ହବ ନା ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ସେଭ୍ ହବ
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ସେଭ୍ ହବ ଆପଣ ରେକର୍ଡିଂ କରିଛନ୍ତି ନା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସ୍କ୍ରିନରେ ସେ ସେଭ୍ ହେଇକି ରହିଯିବ ଗୋଟେ ଜୁମ୍ ଫାଇଲରେ
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଷ୍ଟପ୍ ରେକର୍ଡିଂ